Two things have been made abundantly clear with the newest Epstein drop. Epstein, in his own words, admitted to be working for the Mossad as well as the Rothschilds. Therefore, Epstein Island, Zorro Ranch, and the Lolita Express were all components of an international Mossad operation. Since the Mossad itself was born of a Rothschild consortium, the simple blunt truth is apparent. Setting aside for a moment the satanic ritual, blood drinking, and cannibalism visible throughout the 3 million emails, and also setting aside the celebrity perversions, we find that this was a worldwide elite capture operation predominantly targeting cutting-edge scientists and especially tech giants and maverick entrepreneurs. People like Peter Thiel, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg. This now infamous equation found on a blackboard at Epstein Island concludes with the characters DT, which stands for digital twin.
You remember I decoded the Epstein chalkboard, but in the recent files, I found the wider picture that shows the full board. This is a ritual system for social engineering. Look at the top. Distribution. That's the bell curve. Population control. The goal is to keep most people average, dull, and easy to manipulate by controlling exactly what they see. Now look at the machine code. This is Kabbalah stuff, disguised as math. M objects are mathematical objects. To them, your data. Miracles are engineered awe. The matrix is the cage, and the university board is the gatekeeper. Then you see beauty. That's Tiferet from the Tree of Life, weaponized to gold-tune your identity. Now look all the way to the right. See this money sign, DT? This is the flow of capital. The money sign proves that this is a funded operation. In elite systems, DARPA tech, and psychological warfare, DT stands for digital twin. It's a data-driven replica of you, a shadow self in AI form used to simulate your behavior. They predict your outcomes and run psychological simulations before they ever deploy them in the real world. They're not just watching you, they're testing your digital twin to see how to break you. And look at the code block, SB00. That's the protocol. The S with the T underneath, that's signal tuning. They're tuning the signal of your behavior at the base layer, ground zero, using the digital twin as the blueprint. It all leads to the lab high school. Recruitment points, probably gate programs, psyops, and handlers. They find you early, mark you as gifted, and tune your identity into the digital twin before you ever hit the university board. This explains how they run the distribution. Rumors link Ghislaine to Maxwell Hill, the Reddit powerhouse who controlled the flow of world news. She was the operator. The account went dark on June 30th, 2020, exactly 2 days before she was arrested. She was managing the frequency for the machine.
Creating a digital twin for each and every one of us is the end game for the recent government contracts which Donald Trump has signed with Palantir, Bill Gates, and Google to automate total control of the American population via biometric surveillance, including a socially credited government approval for basic functions of life. They already jammed through that bill last week, requiring that any private purchase of $200 or more now be digitally reported to a national AI hive mind so that it may assemble an evolving profile of your own, quote, digital twin. That is the sole reason why all of these massive data centers have been erected all over the country in rapid time, to monitor, record, and enslave you. These same contracted entities have already deployed their tech to assist with the recent genocide in Gaza. So let's make this point really simple. The same people who did all of that evil to women and children by the millions at Epstein Island, Zorro Ranch, and in dumbs all around the country are the same people now setting up this biometric surveillance grid and all of these data centers in America. We now know what they enjoy doing to anyone they have in their control. There can be no doubt of their intentions. Even the electricians and construction workers installing these massive data centers have given interviews talking about how scary it all feels to them. Donald Trump is facilitating this. He is not our ally in the fight against Big Brother. I frankly do not know how to defeat the Rothschild vampires and their 500 trillion or the big tech demons and their transhumanist agenda. But I do know one thing. Those data centers have to be taken down now, by whatever means necessary. For Brandish Productions, this is Daddy Brandish.